for non-good purposes. I'm hoping that this will end up helping more folks, and always reminding everyone that these tools that we use are not a replacement for a healthcare provider, that but it is a tool you can use to empower yourself with knowledge, things that you can ask questions about, open a conversation with the doctor, and maybe advocate that you might need another specialist. That's how my oldest son asked me when the schools were closed. I'll just leave this little short story. When the schools were closed, he had researched and determined that he believed he had dyslexia, and he said, "Mom, I need you to learn how to teach someone like me who's on the autism spectrum how to read, write, and do math." Because he was getting straight A's from just memorizing what he heard in class. And with some accommodations with help and tools. But he said if he had any hope of going to college one day, he needed to be able to do these things for himself. And sure enough, I was able to use the knowledge that community shared in the medical education, in medicine and in education, to study how people learn to read biologically, and how dyslexia is taught. Students with dyslexia or dyscalculia or dysgraphia are taught, and to incorporate the things that I learned from medicine and from educational teachers, and use those tools that were put out there. And sure enough, we started with kindergarten, worked our way through, and he was able, when he returned back to high school, that he could get a regular diploma. So he said to me, "Mom, thank you. I can't imagine a world now without a library." Having access, to all that information.